going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys!
And we are here for our very first Grey's Anatomy
I'm so excited.
Quick little history, just so y'all know, because this is our first review. Okay, so in the summertime, I was stressed. I was upset and sad. The Scandal Season 3 had just went off. I've never been a Grey's Anatomy fan. Something in me said, Tiffany. Something said, Tiffany. Go to Netflix.
Was it a deep voice?
It was kind of like a Shonda Rhimes voice. It said, Tiffany, go to Netflix and just watch the first episode and see what happens. And that's what I did, and the rest is history. We're completely obsessed with Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, see, she started watching it, and she was like, Tanea, you should watch Grey's Anatomy. And I was like, I'm not watching it.
As I did with Scandal.
I said, I do, because I've been told to watch Scandal. But anyway, because I've been told you to watch Scandal. But anyways, I was like, no, I'm not watching it because I don't want to get, I wasn't saying that it wasn't good. I said, I don't want to get hooked on another show. Like, I don't want to be hooked on another show and be, upset when it goes off or whatever. Like, just no. So I just started watching a couple of them. Like, when Tiffany was watching it, like, sneaking over her shoulder watching it. And I fell in love.
So, real quick, can you get the name of it?
What?
Can you get the name? I don't think this is the first one.
What?
I just want the first, the name of the first episode.
The first episode of this season?
Yeah, I think it's called I Must Have Lost It. Sorry. I Must Have Lost It on the Wind. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Okay. But we're here to review the first episode of Season 11. As we know, Christina Yang is gone. And what's crazy is, this is our first time ever watching a premiere of Grey's Anatomy. Because you know what it's like when you binge watch something and then you have to go to regularly watching it on TV. And then you gotta wait a whole goddamn week and you gotta deal with commercials and shit. Yeah, that was stressful. But, this is our first season premiere.
I Must Have Lost It on the Wind.
I Must Have Lost It on the Wind. That's the name of this first episode. And you know what? I know, it's a Grey's Anatomy fan out there right now. Like, you just started watching this. How dare you? But I am sad that Christina Yang is gone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm so sad that Christina Yang is gone. Like, the show was weird. Like, I mean, I know we haven't watched it on TV.
I was waiting for her to pop out of a corner.
Right. And then what made it even worse, who I wanted to start out with, Owen. Like, right off the bat, Owen's like, Paige Yang. I mean, Pierce.
Yeah, that effed it up.
That stressed me out. And I didn't know that they was going to start it with, like, Owen being like slightly depressed about Christina Yang being gone.
Of course.
I mean, I just didn't know. Like, I just didn't know if they was gonna keep bringing up Christina Yang's name and stuff like that. But
yeah, because it's not like she died.
Okay, so let's get into the flashback because as I've said on a couple other videos when I was talking about Grey's Anatomy, this season is the season of Meredith, and they will be having a lot of flashbacks. So right off the bat, it starts off with a flashback of little Meredith, and she's lost in a park or something.
Yeah, like on the merry-go-round.
Right, but in a previous episode, which I can't even remember, do you remember when she was on the merry-go-round? And on the side, it was her with the long red hair, and Weber were arguing.
Yeah, and she was saying, like, look at me.
Yeah, right. So it was a flashback, but it kind of went into more detail because that's what I wondered this whole time, like, how the hell are we going to slip in there that Alice Gray was pregnant? Like, why didn't Meredith know? Okay, but that was exciting. And then, we got crazy-ass Meredith just popping up at Karab's house. I mean, we all know that it's Meredith's house.
Yo, didn't she look like Jason?
Yes! She's a psychopath! You can't just be throwing people out of that bed. Okay, but on from there, just talking about the most important parts. Can we talk about that helicopter real quick? There's a scene where it's the sister, it's Meredith, well, it's the cardiologist, it's Meredith, and it's Owen, and they're going to go get a patient from up on the roof, and the helicopter is
going crazy
and all over the place. I don't understand why they stood out there or they didn't. I just wanted to know if anybody else thought that was weird.
Because Meredith was like, we're gonna have to chill until the one is gone, but
right.
Hey, y'all,
Okay, so as we know, when season 10 ended, they ended with, us finding out that Alex Gray had another child. And basically, in the beginning, we see Maggie Pierce, who is the daughter. And Meredith doesn't know that that's her sister yet, but this whole time, like, she's just trying to be nice to Meredith. Like, she really just wants to be her friend. She keeps trying to talk to her. And you know what? I went on Twitter last night while Grey's Anatomy was on, and there was a lot of hate. It was a lot of people yelling, "Oh, you ain't no Christina Yang. Oh, you not Lexi Gray." Why y'all not giving this woman a chance?
Because
she was one of them.
The thing is, right, you can't just welcome somebody into open arms into this family. They gotta work for it. And just because you got a nice smile and you want to talk all sweet, okay, just because you're my sister doesn't mean that I have to like you off the bat. Like, you came to me with too many, I felt like her expectation was too great. She felt like she was going to, show Meredith, yay, I'm just as good as Yang, and I'm your sister, bitch. So what?
See, that's not where I'm at. I feel like they need to treat her good, but...
No. Treat her bad. She deserves it.
On to this, Karev and Bailey fight. I just don't know what to do. Now, y'all don't know this, but let me introduce myself. My name is Tiffany, and I hate Alex Karev.
He is the jerk. I love Alex Karev.
All jerks.
He is a jerk, but it's a reason why he's a jerk. He's not just a jerk just to be a jerk. He had bad history.
Who deserves to be on the board, Alex or Bailey?
Bailey.
Definitely Bailey.
First of all, does Karev even still work there? Because the last I knew, he was a butt surgeon.
Yeah, I think that he's back working there.
I don't feel like, no. I definitely feel like Bailey deserves it. But I feel like they should make Bailey work for it. Why should it just be in a shoe-in because Bailey is Bailey?
Bailey.
True. It's
she's
just
Bailey.
Bailey is Bailey. And that's why I feel like they threw Karev in it just for a little curveball. Yeah. Because who else, though? Who else?
That would be creepy if Karev gets it. I'm going to be really pissed off.
If Karev gets it and not Bailey, I feel like Bailey might quit.
Okay, so then let's talk about when Weber was at one of his little Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, and he sees Shepherdess. He's telling the story about how he just found out he had a daughter and spilling the beans. And then Shepherdess, Derek's sister, the junkie. That's quote unquote Meredith said that. We didn't. The junkie. Right. So, we see that she's in there, and the chief is not... Sorry, I still call Weber the chief.
He is the chief. He'll always be the chief, even though I love Owen.
He definitely knows that he is effed up. Because immediately I was just like, okay, that's Derek's sister. She's going to tell Derek. Derek's going to tell Meredith. But the whole thing is... She said, why do you think it's anonymous? I'm not going to say anything.
And you know what I thought? I didn't think that she was going to tell Derek. I felt like with Derek leaving her and Meredith was going to become closer, and she might slip up and tell Meredith.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that, but I like Shepherdess, so...
Yeah, me too. She's cool.
I really do like... And I feel like they picked a good person because her and Derek almost do look alike. It's crazy.
He's prettier than her, though.
Let's talk about the OR fight. Where... From the get-go, Maggie said that she needed to get this echo.
Yeah, she did.
On this man's heart. And Meredith being the bitch that she can be sometimes. That she can be a bitch. She knows that she can be a bitch. So you have to accept it.
Okay, I'm just saying I just don't like when you say it aloud.
They're in the middle of surgery. They're just about finishing up. And then bam. He starts going into VFib. Is that what's called, VFib?
I think so.
So, the sister comes in there. I don't want to keep calling her.
101.
Right. I don't want to keep calling her sister because she hasn't come out yet. Pierce comes in there. And she's basically just like, get out my way. And no, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Because if you would have let me do this man's echo when I was first supposed to do it, we wouldn't even be going through this right now. A man almost lost his life because Meredith was doing what? Being a bitch.
And this is where I go back to... She ain't no Christina Yang.
She's not.
Because
she never claimed to be.
Yang, they probably would have been doing both surgeries at once because Christina wasn't... you're supposed to be the heart surgeon. You're not supposed to let that go down.
Hold it.
Because what if he would have died though?
Hold it.
What?
What you need to stop doing is comparing Christina.
I can do whatever I want to do.
No, you're salty.
I can do whatever I want to do. I can do whatever I want to do.
Then we get into the fight with them again when they're in like the little break room and they're arguing, and you know Murder's basically like, you don't have to worry about me liking you.
Because that was never my intention to like you. I loved it.
Somebody out there better tell me that they think that Meredith is wrong right now. Now, y'all know when Meredith got other stuff going on, she can really be mean.
Yes.
She got something going on right now with her husband, so...
I understand. And I will say that Meredith is being mean, but you don't think that Pierce is being kind of pushy?
Not really.
You don't think that she's expecting too much too soon? Like, I really feel like she wants to be like,
because
I'm Alice's daughter too. Let's get up and down the hallway.
Kind of like Lexi.
No. And Lexi had to learn, I'm not the one.
Okay. Then we know now that, you know, Maggie doesn't have any friends, so she's been venting to only Weber, who Weber knows that he's
her daddy,
her father, but she doesn't. And, you know, I felt bad. Like, she was just like, I was going to talk to her today about, you know, our mom, and I really wanted to be nice to her, and she won't let me be, like, and I'm over it. And, like, she's already sad because she's not from Seattle. She's new. She has no friends, no family, because she was adopted. And I think her adopted what?
She said I have like silly, goofy parents. You don't remember when she said that?
I thought they was dead.
No, they are not dead. She came there fishing.
What is your issue with Pierce?
I don't have an issue with her. What I'm saying is she's just being so goddamn pushy. Like, ease in. You're not just supposed to dive in this.
Okay. Now, I really do like that Karev and Meredith are about to be extremely close. I mean, they've already been close, but out of everybody, they're like the two that are left out of the original.
Yeah, they need to be.
And Alex basically was just like, you know, I don't know what a person is, but I'll be here for you when you need to talk and stuff. So,
and the only thing about that is, because Karev is a jerk, he is going to fuck her over and hurt her feelings bad. And she's going to do something, like, spiteful to him, like, buy her land. Like, he's going to have the house, but she's going to buy the land. Like, something crazy.
And last but not least, I just want to say something real quick about Meredith and Derek. I'm feeling some type of way. I mean, now that we know that he's not going to go to DC, I still feel some type of way because, like Meredith said, I didn't ask you to do this. Mm-hmm. I didn't tell you not to go. Go. You have to go. Yeah. He wants to stay there with his kids. I mean, can we just take a second to realize that Derek Shepherd is the perfect man?
Can we take a... Why does he still look so good? Can you remember how dreamy he was in the first season?
Yes.
And he still looks the same.
Got some meat on his bones, a little tan.
He's a beautiful man.
He is a beautiful man, but I feel like eventually he's going to get mad.
I feel like he's going to blame her.
Right. And that's exactly what she doesn't
And
want.
the thing is, that's not fair.
Right.
Because she didn't say don't go, but he shouldn't have expected her to, like... He literally said, we going to the White House. Like, drop everything. We're going.
Right. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it because Meredith, all these years they've been together, she doesn't do good with conflict. Like, she shuts down. And she runs to her person. Yang's not there, so she's running to, as you can see, she's running to Karev in the middle of the fucking night. Like, I mean, I didn't mean to say the F word. In the middle of the night.
But I think she just has to learn to let Derek be her person.
Right. And that's the point blank period. But Shonda, can I tell you something? What you're not going to do this season is break them up or have them on some type of separation. We went through that already numerous times. We're done with it.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, I'd rather you give her
You remember he called him the miracle?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather you give her a disease than try to break them up. Yeah. I don't have time for that. But I'm excited about next week. Next week is going to be more Maggie Meredith showdown, which is crazy. They both have M names. I doubt if Ellis named.
I don't think so.
But I'm excited about the flashbacks. I'm excited about Meredith finding out because I know that is going to be horrible. Like, she probably will be like, "No, you're not.
I don't do well with family. I have a family. My sister died." Like, she's going to...
That's exactly how.
I love her go off, and she doesn't have anybody to dance it out with. Maybe Forever learn how to dance.
Yeah, but wasn't too much. Kepner and Kepner's gonna. In real life she's pregnant and she's pregnant on the show. It's just they're trying to hide how big she is.
Like she is huge.
Yeah, so I don't know, but Jackson is just
beat.
Woo! I'm excited to see what the child is going to look like.
That's what it is.
There better be a redhead, blue-eyed baby.
I want her to have red hair, blue eyes, and she better be olive skin.
Okay, we gotta go.
Okay.
But I'm excited to come every week and talk about Grey's Anatomy. I love comments. I love to talk about the shows that we review. So if you are watching this, comment and tell me what you thought about the episode that just came on. And we will be back next week to review episode 2.
I'm excited.
So make sure
and this video will be earlier.
Yes. So make sure they don't know that it's late.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So make sure you share this video, like it, tell your friend, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin, your brother, retweet it, reblog it, share it, post
tell
it on
everybody
Facebook.
That you watch Grey's Anatomy with. We are here.
If you didn't know, now you know.
I don't think they know
that there's no show like
the show. All right, we gotta go.
Brittany.